are audible.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. So, a very good evening to Team Research Foundation of India, esteemed schedule expert Dr. Rupesh Shukla, sir, and valued participants. On behalf of the Research Foundation of India, it is my pleasure to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each of you to this 2 day training program and faculty development program on NAAC New Reforms 2024 and Introduction to the Binary Accreditation Framework and New Education Policy 2020. This remarkable initiative is a collaborative effort by Research Foundation of India and RFI-CARE in partnership with BPIT and Shodh Malwa, and it is generously sponsored by A Club University, JHERF, ARGA, and Edu Academic Inc. We are truly honored to have this team, Dr. Rupesh Shukla sir, with us, who will enlighten us with his profound knowledge and invaluable perspectives. Thank you so much. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So, very good evening to everyone who are present here. So, yesterday we started with the binary accreditation and what is binary accreditation, why the new system, what is binary, what is the status, when binary or why maturity, features, the process. In this process, you can see there are three elements. One is input, second is process, and third is output. And here, these three are broadly explained. Means 4 points are included into first 4 points are included into the input, and fifth, sixth, seventh one included into process, and 8th, 9th, 10th, 3 are included into your outcome or the output, and 11 with the uniqueness, impact, or the situatedness. That will show the uniqueness of your institute. That has no any marking, but it has impact on other marking and other attributes, other metrics also. If you have a unique feature of your institution, or it is situated in the rural area or in other area, so it has no any marking separate. There is no any metric in this particular 11 number attributes, but it will have an impact on the rest of the attributes. So first we discuss the curriculum. What is the role of curriculum? Next, second one is the faculty resources. Here one more thing that I want to share is that starting from the appointment, means rules, regulations of the appointment and promotion, and the API must be stored here. When in the document, you must store the when the advertisement published, and after the advertisement, what is the procedure to recruit the faculty members. Means what is the criteria if your university has any particular status, means statute, then with the help of that statute you can appoint the faculty members. That should be one team appointed by the university, and that should appoint the faculty member in your institution. Some of the institutions are appointing the faculty members by their own means. Some management and the principal and the higher authority appoint the faculty member. That should be not there. Means you should follow the rules, regulations for the appointments. You must have your own policy, and after that you must maintain the file. Means if the faculty is appointment, then the recruitment, selection process, and then appointment, then joining, and continuation. After some time, means after some years, the faculty member must be promoted to the different cadres, and that process of promotion must be recorded. Means how you promoted the faculty members, if, what is the criteria to validate the eligibility. So you must have the recruitment promotion policy in your institution. That should be published on your website. And if the some of the faculty has left the institution, so you should maintain their resignation, then relieving, letter of that particular faculty who has left the institution. So these are some documents that should be maintained for the faculty members. Next, the third, infrastructure. In the infrastructure means there should be one policy that should be your purchase and maintenance policy. Means you should not purchase from anywhere. You should have a systematic procedure to purchase. Means there should be one requisition from the department that should be put in front of the committee, purchase committee. Purchase committee will approve whether there is a requirement of that infrastructure element in the institution or not. There is a requirement of development in infrastructure in your institution is not, or yes, there. So in that case, you should maintain the minutes of meeting of the purchase committees, then quotation, then order, then record in the stock register, then distribution into the different department. In their departments, that every department must maintain their own stock register, and every stock must be recorded in the stock register. You should keep the bill of those purchase, or if there is a maintenance, then if there is a process of maintenance through the outer agency, then they should have one MOU with that, or the AMC, annual maintenance contract, and all must be reflected into your balance sheet also. So these are the documents you should maintain in the infrastructure. And the next, the fourth that we have to discuss today, and this is your financial resources and the management. So in this financial resources and management, first one is the ratio of capital income versus capital expenditure. These two are the financial, pure financial term, but as a normal participants who are not belonging to the finance or the accounts, not well versed about these two terms. So here the explanation of these two points are that the amount received by the institutions toward the government grant. Means first collect the grant received by the institution in the last 3 years. This will be the first input for this point. Second, what is the management contribution? Means suppose there are expenses of 2 rupees per year, and 1 you are receiving from the government agency, and then 1 rupees is the management contribution against the 2 rupees expenditure. Next, if there is a loan taken by the institution, that should be recorded, and repayment system, term condition of the loan. And next, the endowments, if you are receiving funds as endowments, and what is the criteria to expend that particular endowment fund. So that should be maintained here. Then next is the expenditure. This first point is related to the your capital income, and then second is the capital expenditures. Means if your expenditure related to the infrastructure, means construction of new building. If there is no construction, then development or the expansion may be recorded here. If you are increasing the infrastructure with respect to academic infrastructure, that should be included here. If there is a development of library, new construction of central library, departmental library is there, that can be recorded here. Hostel, if you're not having hostel and you are planning to develop the hostel, that can be recorded. If no hostel facility, then you can exclude this point. Then lab, all lab must be maintained properly every after every year, or within 2 to 3 years you should purchase the instrument, or if there is no need to purchase the instrument, in that case there should be proper maintenance options for those equipment. Residence for the staff members, including teaching and non-teaching. If you are having quarter, then what is the policy to allotment to the quarter to the faculty member, means residence facility. Then amenities means your different amenities, that may be canteen, development of canteen, or maintenance of canteen, or different rooms, facility, if you are providing for the students as well as staff members, recreation halls, or activity room, or the club rooms, that can be here. and different payments and the rentals. If you are having some amenities on the rental, then that can be recorded here also. So you have to keep the record related to this. So when you will put in front of the your financial authorities, means the finance manager or account manager or the accountant or head accountant, the person who deals day-to-day financial or accounting information, who will more elaborate these 2 points, and what is the recording procedure in your institution will be explained by those persons. Next, financial resources, the ratio of capital income and capital expenditure. Means this is the second point. Against the this point is the revenue income from the multiple sources like fees. In previous point, the fund from the government. Here, if your institution is a granted institution, means having grant from the university or from higher education department, then you may have the salary grant. If not there, then no need to keep the record of this one. Here only some of the institution may have only fees, means the source of income will be fees. So that will be sufficient here. But if your institution is receiving the income from this different options like the fees, R&D grant, means you are having grant for the research and development, that can be recorded here. Then salary grant, some of the institutions are receiving the grant for salary. Even I have seen some of the granted institution receiving the grant for the salary only, and no any income or the fund is received by the institution for other expenses. Only salary is providing by the government, so that can be recorded here. Initially in revised accreditation, means older system, one of the point was how many amount you received from the alumni. So that should be recorded properly, and account must be maintained. Here in this point you can keep the record of alumni contribution. Means for this you can make the account for alumni contribution separately, so that the proper maintenance will be there. Means proper record keeping may be recorded in this alumni contribution. Then consultancy. Here you should have one consultancy policy, means 60-40 ratio is required for this. And if suppose one faculty is having consultancy amount as a 1 rupees, then 60 paisa must be provided to the faculty, and 40 paisa must be deposited into the account of institution. Only in this way the consultancy can be recorded. Endowment funds, this is the same as the previous one. Then a scholarship, if you are having the scholarship option from the government, then that will be also considered as a revenue income. Here initially it was not like that. Means in previous accreditation system it was not there. Only the record of scholarship should be maintained. Here they are considering it is a revenue income. Then revenue expenditures on the various heads like the salaries, means if you are not getting salary from government, then you have to provide the salary to the employees. In that case the salary will be your revenue expenditure. Then maintenance. In previous system maintenance option was 441. In that you have to keep the record of maintenance. Means how the amount expenditure on the maintenance should be properly recorded into the balance sheet and income expenditure. Then administration cost, then scholarship and assistance to the other students who are not receiving the scholarship from the government must be recorded here. The electricity expenses, because some of the institutions are expending on electricity 4 lakh 5 lakh rupees per month. So now it has included into this new system and counting. The transport facility providing by the institution or the transport department is there. So expenditure on the transport can be recorded here. Career guidance cell. Most of the institution has this particular CDC cell or the Career Development Council cell for the students separately. In that they are providing the staff, then infrastructure, the classrooms and the guest lecture, seminar, and different options are there. So expenditure incurred on this career guidance and skilling option can be recorded here. If you are providing the benefits to the employee, different like insurance, the loan and other thing, then that can be considered here. Although the loan is other option, But if you are providing the benefit, in that case, that can be recorded here. There are two things: extracurricular and co-curricular activities. So if we talk about the co-curricular activities, so these are the activity related to the your institution curriculum, and these activities are basically designed to enhance the learning experience. Means apart from curricular activities, some additional activities related to the curriculum are conducted in the institution, and these can be conducted in a day, or that can be conducted regularly, and that should be recorded properly. If you have the student council, then these can be conducted through that school student council. Next, the extracurricular activities. So that is also included in this point. It means the revenue expenditure on the extracurricular will be recorded in this particular metric. And the extracurricular activity not related to the curriculum means these are some optional activities, not required compulsory to participate by the student. But if also these are take place outside the your boundary, means apart from boundary, or apart from the curriculum that should be conducted, then these may be like sports activity, or some safety security, means the martial art trainings, or the dance recitations. So these are some activities included into the extracurricular, and that can be conducted regularly or weekly. So if the expenditure incurred on these, that can be calculated here. Next one is your sustainability. So strategy for financial sustainability included creation of corpus fund that should be maintained in the institution, and diversification of investment. Still I am confused about this point. I have studied all the points, and I am putting in front of you to open this point for the discussion. Means the investment, means diversification of investments, how it will be impactful for the institution, because it is included into the sustainability of institution. Basically, that's why they have included. But I have seen many institutions in which there is no investment option are available, and they are not investing their fund anywhere. So if you found any type of this, or if you have this time, then you can discuss here. I am opening this forum for this discussion if you have any related option to that. So if anybody interested can discuss here, means the diversification of investment. I have never seen this type of institution who are investing their amount into the market or anywhere. So if anybody has this type of information, then they can discuss here. Means yes, Dr. Yogesh sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I think this is related to particularly the sustainable aspect yeah, in terms of gaining money or saving money in some of the aspect like energy. We can have the solar energy
No,
plant.
that is the point in the next metric actually. Here it is not there. It is the investment related point, sir.
Okay.
Means
So
investing amount.
I thought it is
not the energy.
Generating fund by using sustainable aspect or saving
No,
fund.
that is the part of other attribute also.
Okay. So okay, sir, we'll wait for you.
Okay, financial sustainability. As per your discussion, we can say if suppose I am having a solar plant, and in that solar plant I have invested 4.5 lakh rupees to install that solar system, and with that solar system, suppose I am earning the fund for the institution through the wheel to grid. In that case, it may be there. And Harish Chandar sir also raised the hand. Sir, you may also participate here.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Actually, I think this is related to suppose if any of the institution is generating funds either through some conducting some courses or generating funds through projects or generating funds through consultancy, then if they have some extra fund, then they can invest in various,
Sir, sorry मैं आपको बीच में रोक रहा हूँ सर. Consultancy is included in previous point. It is not here, sir.
No, sir. I mean to say the funds generated through these activities, then institution, if they have extra funds, they can invest into the different, you can say, market, and you can say for their future, you can say any ventures. So I think this is related to maybe the diversification of investments.
Okay, any query related to the, because I am not much sure about this one. I am not the main of this financial management field and not the, I am main of account field. So I am still.
Actually, sir, I worked with one of the professional institution, and there we used to invest into various markets for the, you can say, security of the money and the future, you can say, safety, financial safety.
So, sir, once more, I request you to please explain this particular point so that everybody will be beneficial. For only this point, I am not sure about this point. That's why I asked about this point, sir. So, please request to explain once more in short and sweet.
Yes, sir. Actually, suppose if any of the institution is generating funds, and if they have some extra funds, then they can invest into the markets, like some FDs or into the SIPs, etc., so that they can revolve that money for the future ventures and generate extra money and save the money for the future ventures. So I think this is related to this.
That's very good, sir. Thank you so much for participating and giving the answer. I'm also satisfied with this point. So I think everybody will agree because I've never seen this type of activity participated by the institution that you are describing here. That's why I requested you to participate here. And this is, I think, everybody will accept this particular answer. Well, means agree will on this particular answer. So thank you so much. Thank you, sir. So next, financial control and the risk management means that should be one internal. Here the controlling. Definitely audit is the process through which we can control the financial, your income and control the risk. So first internal audit, that should be regular internal. Most of the institution have the external audit system, but no any internal audit system. So that should properly conduct the internal audit also. External or statutory audits means the outsider chartered accountant or firm will participate in this audit process. Then risk management approach, that should be included here. So these are the 4 points related to the financial resources and management. And next is the 5th attribute, that is learning and teaching. Means what are the pedagogical approach using in the institution, and the faculty members must maintain the record of these all learning strategies in their teacher's diary. That should properly maintain teacher diary, and that should also include into the lesson plan also. And the alignment of lesson plan to the teacher diary must keep as a record, so that we can put in front of the team or in front of the accreditation process, where number of faculty members are using number of strategies. Means they may use the group and group learning and teaching, individual learning, self studies, game based learning, technological based learning, video lectures, game based learning. It is one of the popular learning methodology. Peer teaching means one advanced learner will teach the group of students who are slow learners. So that may be their peer teaching, or one-to-one, one-to-many concept can be used here. Means one student will teach another student, or one student will teach many students. learning through the problem solving. You will share different problems, and student will learn that. So you have to keep the record of that. What type of problem you shared in the classroom, you have to keep as a proof, because without proof you cannot prove this point. So and here the job of teacher become hectic, because to keep the record of every activity conducted in the classroom is very difficult. And whatever activity you are conducting in the institution must be recorded properly. Otherwise, it will not counted here. Next, the learning management system, LMS. This is the part of ERP also, or separate LMS can be purchased in the institution. And for this LMS can be used for the sharing teaching materials, means the faculty member will share their material, study material like notes, assignments, everyone. Sir, I think it is related to the creation of multiple revenue resources. Okay, Shivamji will discuss later on, because we are on the 5.2. So after that we will discuss. The sharing the teaching materials through the LMS, submission of assignments, means you will put the assignment through the LMS in front of the student. Student will solve those assignments, write the assignments, and submit the assignment through LMS also. No physical submission will be there. And then assessment outcome, means the result will be declared through the LMS, and the blended learning support will be there. So screenshot of every selected modules, that already told you that keep the record of everything, means proper LMS must be purchased in the institution. If there is no LMS in your institution, so raise the requisition in front of the management to purchase this LMS. Without this LMS, this point will not be included into your accreditation process. And if you want point for this particular metric, so purchase the LMS, and through that LMS, the conduct these all activities. If you purchase the LMS, then proper bill of that LMS must be kept for the record, and then that should be entry. There should be entry into the your balance sheet also. So record in balance sheet is also there for this LMS. Next, industry-academia linkage. So nature of industrial linkage, collaboration, activity involved. This some sort of MOU or the collaboration. Collaboration means you can conduct the activity under one collaboration. Or if you have MOU that has a time period of 1 year or 2 years, in that case you can conduct the multiple activities throughout the life of MOU. But at least one activity must conducted every year, and that should recorded properly. Means the MOU, signed MOU, and this MOU or the collaboration activity must be recorded through the non-judiciary bond. Means if you have collaboration with other agency, if you have MOU with other agency, use the non-judiciary bond, and that through that bond record that MOU or collaboration. So no one will deny this particular collaboration or MOU. And this is near about 100 rupees bond, and definitely nobody will deny this bond. I mean, to both the party will surely sign the MOU, and your MOU will be authenticate through that particular non-judiciary bond. So next, if you have any MOU or collaboration, then you must conduct the activity, and that activity may be lectures from the industry experts through which you have collaboration or the MOU, or the collaboration workshops. You may conduct the workshop, and the seminar, conferences may be there. So under the collaboration, you can conduct the conference. Next, field and industry visit. Your students may visit the industry through which you have collaboration. Internship outside the curriculum. Means the students are having internship option in those industries through which you have collaboration or this. So here what you have to keep as a record means proof of linkage collaborations with the relevant details. So I have told you that keep the signed bond between two parties. Second, proof of lectures from the industry expert. If you are calling the industry expert, so properly invitation letter and the acceptance letter, then proper report of that lecture, means that event, and the feedback report must be kept for that event, means for that lecture, and that feedback must be analyzed and action taken. means the student says that this lecture was very fruitful or not fruitful, then what you took the action, so that action must be recorded. And proof of workshop, field visit, seminar, conferences, these all activity must be recorded properly. And for this record, proper communication through the letter must be there. So through that you can show the record of any activity. Next is the assessment components, means there is a continuous evaluation system in the institutions with the help of quiz or the MCQs, case studies, projects, assignments, seminar, presentations. So these all must be properly maintained. If you have, if the faculty member are conducting the quiz or the quiz competition, that should be recorded properly. So through the LMS, it will be properly maintained. But if you are using the physical system, in that case, the lesson plan must include these evaluation, continuous evaluation elements in the lesson plan. And when you conduct on that day, that should be recorded in your teacher's diary. So in that case, there will be proof. Otherwise, if you not keep the proof of these, so there will be useless, means you cannot take the point for this particular matrix. So proper record keeping must be there. Still, if you are providing the assignment to the students, so the date of assignment, the submission date, and after submission, the evaluation of the assignment marks must be displayed to the students. So that proper procedure must be followed. Otherwise, it will not fruitful. Next, the catering of diversity, means that if students are slow learners, so for those slow learners, the remedial class must be conducted, and for that remedial class, keep proper record, means the timetable, the faculty who will teach the remedial class, and the attendance, and their assessment, then evaluation, assessment, evaluation, and then their exams, so that proper record can be maintained here. So Latika Thakre has raised the hand, so you may ask, ma'am, you may ask the question. Latika ji, you may ask the question. Sir, can the institution use the Google Classroom for sharing the material? This is one of the basic, and normally it is popularly used in schools also. So for the institution, LMS is, I will prefer the LMS, not the Google Classroom. But if you don't have any option related to LMS, then you can use this Google Classroom. So Google Classroom was very popular in COVID system. So next, bridge course. This bridge course is for those students who are taking in the particular course but not well-versed related, are not having knowledge about that course. For example, if you have the BCom program, and in that BCom program, the student from different diversity, means science or arts, are taking the admission, and they are not aware of the accounting terminology and the accounting terms. So you should conduct the bridge course for them. If you are having the BTech computer science or BTech degree, for that program, the students take the admission from again various diversities, and in that case, you should make aware them what is the meaning of engineering, what they will learn, and the terminology. So every student must be well versed about the engineering terminology. So first, if the students are coming from rural area or the tribal area, and they are not well versed in the communication, so conduct the class for communication. Proper English speaking courses must be organized for those students. So these bridge courses can be conducted, and keep the record for those students. And also why you conducted these bridge courses for those students. So you have to justify the these bridge courses, and then these bridge courses must be recorded properly. Enrichment courses means value-added courses are the certificate programs must be keep the record properly. These are same as the your previous system. It means certificate courses and their record of certificate the student registered. Just only focus on that point that and that point is keep the attendance of student in the signed form. Means the signed attendance is must be maintained here. If you use the PA option, it will not fruitful for you. So proper presentation means present of the student in the form of signed attendance. Language proficiency course you can conduct. Teaching and writing examination in the Bharatiya Bhasha means a student must be provided to answer the question in their own language. So this type of facility must be there. Next is the academic related grievance redressal, means sharing copy of answer books. So this will show the transparency in the evaluation system. After every assessment means continuous evaluation or the assignment, any type of assessment procedure, you should share the copy of that. Or you can display the mark on notice board and keep the proper geotag photograph of that whenever you are displaying the answer scripts or you are marking to the student. So keep the record of that. Retotaling system must be there. So student may, in the case of university, this is not applicable to the affiliated institution. But if you apply this in your institution, so it will be counted as a uniqueness, means a transparent, your transparent system of examination is there. Re-evaluation, this is applicable for autonomous as well as the university. And the shortage of attendance means 75 attendance is compulsory. So if student who are having 75 or more than 75 attendance, only those students can submit the form. And if you debar those students less than 75, so keep the record of those students also. So that will be counted here, means shortage of attendance. So if you don't normally सभी बच्चों के हम 75% अटेंडेंस कर ही देते हैं, ऑलमोस्ट ऐसा कोई इंस्टीट्यूट बहुत रेयर होते हैं जहां इस तरह की चीज नहीं होती है, या उनकी रेमेडियल क्लास ऑर्गेनाइज कर देते हैं या एक्स्ट्रा क्लास ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं, देन वो 75% से मोर हो जाती है. बट यदि एनी ऑप्शन means if your debar system in your institution having students having less than 75% attendance, so keep the proper record of those students. Next, the adherence to the academic calendar. Here you can maintain the Excel sheet. Means in that Excel sheet, the date of actual conduction of the planned activity, then conduction, and the reason. Means if delay is there, or preponed or postponed on the time. So keep the Excel sheet, and through that Excel sheet, you can keep the record of all the activities for the adherence. So whether the number of teaching days are followed per UGC guideline, this is for autonomous and the university, means the number of days, minimum 90 days teaching for a particular program in the semester must be there. So if you follow this, means number of teaching days in a year or the semester, then it will count here. Then average number of days from the date of last semester end. So proper end semester must be mentioned in the timetable, in the academic calendar, in the notice, and the year-end exam, when you conducted the year exam. So you have to calculate all these things here. Number of days from the date of last semester end and till the last declaration of the result. Last date declaration. Not only one result, but all the result when you declare on that day will be count here. So report from the controller of examination. Here you have to prepare the yearly report of the exam department. So exam control department will prepare a report after conduction of all the exams and result declarations. So that will be final, and that should also included into the annual report. Means annual report must have one paragraph related to exams. So exam controller will prepare the report from only exam department, but annual report will have the one paragraph related to that exam. And relevant details, notified exam dates and the result, means the timetable of exams must be mentioned here. All these must be signed and sealed by the exam controller. Without seal and sign, it will not included. So this was the first point, fifth point. Now we are moving toward the attribute 6, and this is the extended curricular engagement of the students. How many clubs are there? Whatever we discuss in the expenditure point means curricular or extracurricular expenditure. So these those activity will be explained here. Means the number of domain clubs, different clubs must be there: science club, maths club, art club, history club. So different club must be established for the students. Total number of activity conducted in those clubs. Proper minutes of meeting must be maintained there. Even you can maintain activity calendar for these clubs. Means every club will prepare a yearly calendar. Means whenever they will conduct the activity can be maintained as a calendar. Number of institution participated. Means if in this club activity outsider are participating, then maintain the record of those students who are participating from the other institution. For those students, you can keep the record just later from the that particular institution, list of student from that institution, the activity in the activity in which the student has participated from other institution. So keep the proper record of that. And again, seal and sign copy is required. The industry body involved in, suppose in some domains, club, industry is participating. So you must record that. Then professional body means Chamber of Commerce or the Computer Society of India. These bodies are involved. So include those body here. Number of hackathon or workshops conducted. If not hackathon, then workshop may be counted here. So how many workshops conducted by that particular club? So here you have to maintain the details, means the club members, the activity calendar of that, the event record of that club, and that may be mentioned in your prospectus or brochure also of this institution. So how many clubs are there, the objective of those clubs, the activity you will conduct those club, the collaboration of club with that and any industry is there, so you can maintain that reports and the list of student participants. This is applicable to all, and specifically it is 25% for the affiliated institution. So if you are from the affiliated institution, then proper maintain the record of that. Razul Begum, yes, you may ask the question, ma'am.
Sir, for workshop, how many days we are shall we conduct, sir? Shall we conduct 1 day or 2 or 3 days?
One, 2, 3. These are the club activities actually. So
Okay.
there's no specific guideline for these club activities. These club activities may be conducted for 1 day, 2 day, or 3 day. It is not just like as a FDP actually. That should be conducted properly 6 days, 7 days.
Okay.
Like that. So there is no guideline for that. So you may conduct a 1 day, 2 day, or 3 day.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
That depends.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So number of activities. Next is the mental well-being clubs and activities, because this point is required in today's scenario also, because as you are seeing the culture, how the culture is changing, means the student level, the mental level of the students, their behavior and their the manners you are seeing among the students, and on the basis of that you have to create different clubs for the well-being, and that yoga club, counseling club, meditation club. Counseling means here the psychological counseling must be there, and for this psychological counseling a counselor must be appointed, at least MA in psychology or the proper degree in the counseling area. So how many sessions conducted under that club for the students mentoring, student counseling, and even for the training also, because counselor will not interact day throughout the day or the in the year in the regularly meeting, but normally teachers meet the students regularly. So you have to train the faculty members also. what are the psychological issues related to the student. If the faculty will identify that student, the students will be this list of student will be forwarded to the counselor, and then counselor will handle these all things. So proper record must be maintained here, and for this the different the training session may be conducted for the faculty members also. After that, they will be able to identify the students having their psychological issues. In one of the institution, I have psychological care as a best practice in that institution, and they have a proper psychological care center. A doctor is appointed here with the 5 members, all are psychological counselor, and they have saved the life of the students. More than 25 students, means 25 students जो है वो सुसाइड अटेम्प्ट करने के लिए रेडी थे और उनकी जो लाइफ बचे. They are providing 24/7 by 365 days counseling facility. Means students if face any problem in the night, they provide the counseling session in the night. One-to-one counseling they are providing to the student also. So they are doing good job. And they have this is the one of the best practice, and they are keeping the proper recording system with the coding, means without disclosing the identity of those students, because as per the psychological counseling rule, they cannot disclose the identity of the students. So with the coding, they maintain all the records, and with that code they identify the students and solve the problems. So initially they started with only 5 to 6 people, students in a month, but now they have more than 100 and 150 students per month. They are coming for the counseling session. So properly they are maintaining the record for this, and they are conducting the yoga session, meditation session for those students, and counseling program for those. So if you are properly conducting the session for these, means regular conduction of there, so timetable may be prepared, and if you are conducting weekly or bi-monthly, in that case the timetable and the participants record must be there to keep the record. Then value addition courses, number of courses on value addition. If there is a credit or non-credit, means they may earn the credit on that completion of that course. The number of lectures, seminar on the value education, certificate list of courses focus on the value education, how many courses are there in which the value education is there, proof of lecture, seminar on the value educations, and the reward record. This is just record keeping as a guest lecture. So keep the record of these sessions just like as that. Next is the sports club team and activities. Percent of students participated in the sports event. So proper, not only the annual sports must be conducted, but regular sports activity are conducted, and the competitions are organized. So keep the record of competitions also. And if the students are participating beyond the campus, means in the state level, national level, or international level, keep the record of those students also. And one more thing you have to focus here is that what facility you are providing to the students who are participating at the state, national, or international level. What type of facility you are providing them? You are giving award to them, you are giving fees concession or full fee concession, or only kit is providing to them, extra classes are organized to them. So in this way you can keep the record of those students. And here number of students participate in the sports event organized by the other institution. State means your student must participate outside the boundary of, not only within the campus. Certified list of students participate in the sports event. Next, the community focused activity means the social awareness to make the student social responsible. This point is here. And in this point, the social awareness activity conducted by the institution on the communities, means nearby community, either Juggi Jhopdi, Basti, Vardha Ashram, and different areas, means adopted village. Here, what activity you are conducting? for specifically for improving the gender ratio, means Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, maybe there improve gross enrollment registration, means Abhi College Chalo Abhiyan, which is regularly conducted by the higher education department, clean village, green village, disease free village, awareness on the fitness of resources, constitutional awareness, eco-friendly community village. So you can conduct these activity, literacy level, how you are improving the literacy level. Adult literacy may be there, so technical literacy may be there, or school reach out program, energy literacy awareness. So these activity must be conducted under the flagship of social awareness activities, and proper record must be recorded in the institution. But I will suggest you all the institution must organize these activity outside the campus. I have seen many institutions, they are conducting the social activity within the campus. Means they are collecting old cloths or the new cloths or the books, and they display or they send to the different areas. But this is not the proper way. Student participation is there. Student must go there. They should communicate to them what the problem they are facing and how they are resolving their problems. That should be recorded. If you do this type of activity, then this point will be there. So for the promotion of these all, your NSS club or NSS wing can be conduct the activities. Next, the community focused activities means blood donation camps, medical camps, promoting village sports. So educating rural students, technical education may be there. If your students are teaching rural students how to use the computer, how to use the social media. If you are doing this type of activity, then that can be conducted here. Adoption of village, I have already discussed here. And the certified list of adopted village means minimum 5 village, 2 to 5 village may be there. And how many activities for the social awareness you are conducting, that should be properly recorded. And every activity must be recorded properly with the geotech photograph. Geotech photograph is compulsory to record every activity. So every faculty member may use this geotech photograph in the teaching process also. Suppose you are conducting the quiz, take the geotech photograph of quiz. If you are conducting the role play, so keep the record of that role play using this GPS camera or the geotech photograph. So every activity must be recorded with the geotech photograph. This is must. I will suggest every faculty must have GPS camera in their phone, and they can record the activity with that, and they can attach proof as a proof in their teacher's diary. So this is all about the extended curriculum engagement. Next one is the governance and administration. Is there any specific number of related to community focus engagement? More than 35 per year. More than 35 per year must be recorded. But if you conduct more, then and variety must be there. Not only for the specific area or not, but specific point must be covered. All the area must be covered. That should be literacy, the health, hygiene, cleanliness, green environment, energy saving. So if you conduct related activity in the village or community, nearby community, as an outreach program, so that will be fruitful, and they will be properly, they can be properly mentioned, and that will be properly on the points for your institution. Next, the governance, institutional development plan, IDP. So for this, go to the Google, search IDP in institutional development plan guideline given by the UGC and download that 70 to 80 page diary. In that diary are that plan, how you can design the plan for your institution, you properly mention. So search the Google and download the guideline given by the UGC. Here clearly stated its vision and mission well aligned with the institution development plan. Means whatever your institution has vision and mission, that is aligned with the plan. You are doing very well. In last 3 years, strategic plan may be there. In the year by strategic plan may be defined, and the stakeholder involvement in the formulation of IDP. For this, an open letter may be given to all the stakeholders, and you may invite to participate all the stakeholders in formulation of IDP. Then displaying vision, mission, and quality policy in various strategic location on the website, brochure, advertisements. Then IDP strategic plan along with the long-term operational, clearly defined milestones. Where you want to see your institution after 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. So long-term 20 years, mid-term 10 years, and then less than 10 years will be your short-term and operational. So, and how you will achieve the goals year by year, keep the record of that. For example, in your IDP, you mention one point, you will start one course that will fulfill the requirement of a region. And with the university affiliation, you start one course that satisfies the need of your region. So that is the milestone you achieved in this particular achieving this IDP goal. Next, the regular academic and administrative audit. So this AAA may be conducted internal and external both. Means here internal audit may be conducted here. Means the team of internal persons from the different departments, senior faculty member may participate. They may conduct the academic audit, and you may involve the outsider, means the expert, education expert from the outsider. For the computer science lab, is there mandatory to have original software? Yes, licensed softwares are compulsory. Original means licensed software. Pirated software I will not suggest you. So purchase the licensed copy of those software, because that should be keep in your lab. And proper billing and updation process must be there. And if there is a updated version is available and you are paying for that updated version, so keep the record of that also. Then regular academic audit, accounts, and reorient the institutional. Next, the specific interventions, strategic and course corrections to realign to the IDP. Means what are the action you are, suppose you planned and not achieving that goal that are included into the plan. So what corrective actions you take, that should be properly recorded also. One of the participants asked you there should be installation of language lab. Yes, I will suggest to install the language lab. In your computer lab, only 10 computers can be used to show the language lab. With that lab, there should be one software and headphone, and with that you can show the language lab. Since the accreditation of all kind of HEI is must and will be time bound. So since accreditation of all kind of HEI is must and will be time bound matter in a time to come, hence it is humbly requested to RFI as well as Dr. Rupesh sir to kindly organize such program which can be more than 2 days. Please, very informative, very useful. So thank you. Okay, thank you, sir. Next is effective leadership, and leadership is reflected in various institutional practice through the adequate representation of stakeholder. Means there should be one governing body. In that governing body, faculty members, outside members, parents, maybe there are different clubs and society if you form, and then you can take the input from your guideline also applicable for NAAC. Okay, this is not for the NBA, this is only for the NAAC accreditation process. So representation of all stakeholders in decision-making process may be included, and different committee must be formed. And in that, in those committee, outsider means the parents, alumni, employers must be included. Delegation of administrative power means what administrative power is given to the principal, to the heads, or the coordinators, or the class coordinators, or the club coordinators. Then delegation of financial power. The amount can be expenditure on the different items by the principal, means 10,000, 50,000 per month, and heads may have 10,000 per month. So this type of delegation of financial power may be given to the faculty members and principal also in the private institution. Effective feedback system must be there, proper, as we discussed in the previous, that was only related to the curriculum. But this feedback system is related to the other part also. So different feedback must be included here, means yearly feedback, quality feedback, infrastructure feedback, administrative feedback, hostel feedback, canteen feedback. These must be included here, and course and survey must be conducted for the COPO mapping. Inclusion and diversity in leadership means gender and cadre. So if you have IQAC, in that IQAC, different level of faculty member must be appointed as a member. In governing body, 2 to 3 faculty members may be appointed. For the academic and administrative audit, different faculty members may be appointed. So this will show the inclusion and diversity in the leadership. And the proper appointment letter must be given to them, and record must be there, means in the minutes of meeting, their presence, their valuable suggestion must be recorded. Next is the percentage. 1 minute. Somebody raised the question. Sir, please provide the link of NAAC websites where complete process of buying. There is no link right now is there, because they have removed this one. I explored today, but yes, today because they have removed that, so it will not available on NAAC website. Definitely you will be able to download after some time whenever the updation will be provided by the NAAC. So autonomous colleges out of the total number of colleges, percent. This is for the university, and means how many colleges are autonomous institution in that territory. Not applicable for the unitary university, but is for the university, not for the institution, not for the autonomous. Quality assurance means IQAC, internal quality assurance system, IQAC, central internal quality assurance. These all are this. Means aligned with the IDP. What you have think in the IDP, that should be aligned with the action in the IQAC. So proper record must be keeping there, and proper IQAC minutes must be recorded, and the action taken by the IQAC, proper involvement of different stakeholders in the IQAC, and that should be recorded properly. Regular meeting must be conducted. Regular academic audit are there. Feedback proper system is there. And sir, regarding financial details, is the new system also contain the category of infrastructural expenses? No. If yes, then what are the expenses also be included? Just wait a minute. I will give an answer after some time. This is all about the previous, similar to the previous IQAC system. Next, the statutory compliances means the statute. In the case of university, statute, ordinance, regulations must be there proper. All must be displayed on the website and properly framed as per the guideline given by the university, and all the statutory members participate in the regular meeting. Frequency of meeting may be there. This is for the university. The annual report must be published. Curriculum, academic, regulation, calendar, curricular, compiled or not compiled. So provide the link for this, means the proof. This is for the university. Then student and employer welfare. Subsidized interest means the loan is given to the faculty members or the non-faculty members. Concession to the employees, employees ward, Health and life insurance means group insurance is there, health benefits are there, support through the in-campus infrastructure means in-house creche facility is there, school is there, staff quarter is there, hospital and other facilities are there, policy on type of leave. So leave policy, here one major change is that you should have one leave policy. In previous system it was not there, but it was included into the HR policy. But now you can define separately this policy, means the leave policy, different type of leave and how they can be availed by the faculty members and the non-faculty members. So academic concessions, safety and audit means the fire audit, different safety audit must be properly maintained, and for that you can have AMC with the agencies, and this will show the quality living and ambience. Scholarship for the needy student means apart from government scholarship, if your institution is providing the free ship or the scholarship to the different student, then proper policy must be defined, and that should be sealed and signed, properly displayed on the website and in the institution campus also. Fees waiver, medical insurance. Here I will suggest the group insurance for all is the proper solution of this one. Means for faculty member also, for the student also. Group insurance, it is very cheaper option than it can be used here. Then other specific area provided to them. Next, the e-governance. Then on the Digital India e-governance activity are reflected through the NED implementation, ABC, Academic Bank of Credit, administration including complaint management, student admission support through the e-governance. Yes, most of the state having the online system through which the students are participating. So I have one query. Just wait a minute, sir. I will give the answer of everyone who are posting in the message box. Use the Samarth e-governance in the institutional MIC, ERP or similar platform. In Madhya Pradesh, Samarth is properly implemented for the attendance and other activity. If you have your own MIS, Management Information System or ERP, not having, then I will suggest to insist the your management, then they should purchase the proper ERP. And the secured IT system means installation of firewall, antivirus may be there. So this is all about the e-governance. And the university, this is for the autonomous and university, promote the national and international collaborations through the student exchange, faculty exchange, networking, sharing resources. Again, this is the MOU with the other institutions for the academic purpose. Mentorship program, research collaboration, industry, community collaboration, these all are included here. That was the part of MOU with the other institution for quality of education in the previous accreditation system. But here they are including into one point, and you have collaboration or MOU with the other institution for faculty exchange. Suppose you are calling one faculty from the institution in your institution for taking lectures or for guiding the students for the research or particular subject. So keep the record of that and sign the MOU from those institutions. Networking and sharing of resources means the research facility available in your institution is provided to the other institution, and other institution is using your institution resources. So mentorship program means you are mentoring to the other institution, handhold or a mentoring system. Suppose your institution is giving mentorship to those institutions who are going for the accreditation process, so that will be the mentorship. Research collaboration, your institution and other institution are collaborating for the research work. Then this will be count here. Industry community collaboration with the NGO or other community collaboration may be here. That may be international or international. Then government and administration. Next, the full-time teacher retained. This is the retained retention. So now this the ball in the court of management. And if management want this to keep the faculty member for a long time, so this point will be there for the all three institutions, I mean university, autonomous, and the affiliated institutions. So number of full-time teachers work during the year prior to the last 3 years of the assessment period. इस assessment period के पहले तक के जितने भी faculty members थे वो सब, और अभी कितने full-time teachers जो है preceding academic year में है, posts up. So certified list of faculty, they will verify from the ICA list. So here manipulation is not possible. Whatever you have submitted to the ICA AISHE portal will be used here to verify the data that you will enter here. So you should maintain the proper ICA record, and proper ICA record must be entered. So now next, student outcome. So first I want to give the answer. I have one query, please. Since I am working with an affiliated government degree college and the number of students are less than 200 and drastically going down, and the faculties are also less than 10 in numbers, maintaining the record, preparing documents and applying for the NAAC accreditation is also the time consuming process. My query is that how we can justify our teaching hours by doing this task simultaneously without compromising the teaching hours. So 42 hours per week are the minimum time hours that should be spent by the faculty member in the institution. So are you having these type of working hours in your institution? First thing. Second, in our university, means I am belonging to the Devi Ahilya University, Indore, and in this university they have one facility, means we can appoint the faculty members on the basis of admitted student, not from the intake. Means suppose I have intake of 1200 and having 200 students, so on the basis of 200 I can appoint the faculty member. But in accreditation they require the faculty members from the intake. So you have to, if you are going for the accreditation, keep the faculty members. And this is the problem in government institution also, as well as in the private institution also, because there is a less number of faculty members as compared to their intake. So this problem will face by you. But if you continuously work on that, if you are going for the next year, to prepare from day one, means till 365 days, you will complete your task. So there will be no burden on the faculty members. So try to distribute the task among the faculty members, and decide the target, and that target may be for 365 days. If you want to go for the binary accreditations, don't think that you may go in 1 month or 2 months or 6 months. Target may be 1 year. After 1 year, you may go here. Decide from today that you want to go the binary accreditation. Start from the first day, and after 365 days, definitely you will be able, without any burden, without any problem. So next, 8.1 means percentage of student admitted in the first year of program against the sanction seats. So here the documents are required, means the intake, means the affiliation letter from the university, and you have to provide the extract, means the tabular form. In that tabular form, the programs and number of seats allocated by the university, and against that how many students are admitted. So this will be calculated in this way. Next is the affiliated college pass percentage of student during the last 3 years. The number of finalists, student only consider here are the finalist student who passed, and number of finalist students who appeared. So number of finalist student who appeared for the exam and who passed, it will calculate your pass percentage. This is similar to the older system. Next, attribute the student outcome, means the external academic award recognition received by the student in assessment period. External account, curricular activities, sports, regional, national, so all awards are included here. These are related to the students only, not for the faculty members. So only awards related to the students, means your toppers and students received award in the participation curricular, extracurricular activity conducted by the university, state level or national level. Next is the learning experience, means this is the survey, means this is the SSS, you can think. And in this SSS, the alumni and students will participate. They will give the answer just like as a SSS. Next is the ninth attribute. This is the research and innovation, and most of the institutions in India are lagging behind in this particular area, because number of externally funded research projects. So government and NGO here, if you don't have any government projects, then you can go for the non-government projects also. Means you can take the industry, but it has limitations. Means not less than 50,000 will be counted here. So for the 50,000, more than 50,000 must be there. Amount must be more than 50,000. And suppose if you are non-government grant, then more than 10 lakh during the 3 years. Last 3 years. And the total grant received from the government, non-government bodies may be counted here. And here the sanction letters and the expenditures and this chartered accountant seal signed letter must be there for the expenditure. So proper record must be maintained here. Next one is the research and innovation, means number of paper published specifically in UGC-CARE. And UGC-CARE has two options: UGC-CARE 1, Group 1, Group 2. Group 2 are related to the Scopus and Web of Science. Group 1 is related to the UGC-CARE. So strictly monitor this process, means the faculty member are publishing the papers. So they should publish the paper only in two categories, means in UGC-CARE 1 or UGC-CARE 2 only. Otherwise, they will be not counted here. Next, the average H index. This is for the autonomous and the affiliated institution, means the Scopus, Web of Science index. You have to calculate a citation index. So prepare a Google Scholar account, and through that you can calculate here. Next is the PhD awarded. PhD awarded per eligible guide. If your institution has a research center and number of faculty are guided in your institution, then how many students are awarded PhD? Means full-time teachers as eligible guide. Suppose there are 3 faculty members are there, and number of award letters are 3. So 3 by 3 will be there. So letter from the university indicating the name of PhD students with the title of doctoral studies, means registration letter can be put here as a record. Next is the research fellowship. Percentage of JRF, SRF. This is for the university only. So promote JRF, appointment of JRF and SIRF. Number of PhD scholar enrolled during the last 3 years. So list of JRF and SRF must be maintained in the university. IPR. So total number of published and granted patent in your institution, copyright, trademark, GI, design registrations, contributions to the open education resources in the last 3 years will be counted here. So specifically granted patent and the published patent are separately mentioned here. Copyrights, trademarks are included here. GI, design registrations are there, and number of OERs. So keep the copy of all these in the numbers and the screenshots. Next, the research and innovation outcome is the consultancy. So as we discussed, the consultancy means, suppose as a consultancy faculty member is earning 1 rupees, then 40% must be deposited in the institution. And this is very difficult to maintain this one, because most of the faculty, just because of this reason, means deposit 40% in the institution. They don't disclose the consultancy in the institution. So that it will not recorded in the account of institution. So here compulsory 40% must be deposited. And the number of training programs during the last 3 years, revenue generated through the training programs. If your institution is providing training program, this is just like as the training program conducted by the IIM and IITs. They frequently organize this type of program, and you follow the legacy of that type of institution in your campus. So that will be counted here. And if you provide the training program to any industry people and they are providing funds, that will be counted here. So revenue generated through the training programs during the last 3 years. So audited statement is one of the best option to show the proof. Letter from the corporate where training was imparted along with the fees that, see a certified copy of the statement account, means the audited statement, and letter from the beneficiary of the consultancy along with the details of the consultancy fees. So these all must be maintained in the form of record. Next, attribute 10, sustainability and outcomes of the green initiative. Sir, can university include departments with the low student enrollment in the NAAC? Yes, you have to include all the programs, all the departments which are included into the AISHE, means AISHE. If yes, what are the guidelines for considering for the including such departments to include low student? Even you have only one student and in that department, and that department is included into the AISHE report. Your institution is having that program, that department in your institution, then you have to include into the NAAC accreditation. You cannot omit that department. So community activities, percentage of students participating in community activities, number of activities conducted by the NAAC, NCC, other recognized body for the community engagement. Here I will suggest all the institutions conduct the activities beyond the campus. Either that may be green campus initiative, clean campus, health hygiene. Conduct in your institution also, but more focus on the outside activities. Most of the institution not interested to conduct the activity outside the campus. So I will suggest you to all conduct the activity for that. So number of students participated in such activities means how many students are going in participation. Percentage of community activities conducted, collaboration with industry, NGO. Again, I will suggest sign the MOU with the industry and NGO and conduct activities. So that will be proper record of that. Number of activities conducted, total number of community engagement activity conducted. Take the geotech photograph, as I already told you. So please make the record with the geotech photograph, print the report, and if possible, publish into the newspapers. Local newspaper is number of local newspapers are there. In those newspapers, you can publish your this event. Next, the water and waste management. So rainwater harvesting structure, bore well recharge, open well recharge, check them if possible. Percolations, wastewater recycling management. For these all must have this proper systematic system, means rainwater harvesting system with the proper pit, and you have to show the expenditure, means billing of rainwater harvesting, bore well recharge, open well recharge, cleaning of these, means maintenance of these all natural water bodies inside and outside the campus. What is the participation of your institution inside and outside, segregation of solid and waste at the resource, means at source if you are having the proper segregation system, bio waste management plants in your institution, e-waste management. If you don't have any e-waste management, you can sign with any agency who is involved in this e-waste management. Biomedical waste, if your institution is producing biomedical waste, sign the MOU who collect this particular waste from your institution. Paper waste recycling, if a machine can be purchased for this paper waste recycling, so a plant can be installed in your institution. This is the cheaper system. And the geotech photograph facility, bill of purchase, as I already told you, maintain the bill and maintenance record of those. And if you have MOU with the outer agency, then maintain the proper MOU. Green audit reports means a green audit report. It is just like as your energy audit, green audit, and environment audit. So conduct the audit from the outer agency and registered outer agency, not from the anybody. So recognized body must be maintained. And next is the facility for the alternative resources of energy. Solar energy, solar plant can be installed. And next, solar plant, then wind energy if possible, biogas plant if possible. Wheeling to grid means extra electricity produced in your institution is giving to the electricity department. Sensor based energy conservations, nowadays the cheaper system are available, means cheaper bulbs are available. They work with the sensor system, means in the area where the input or footfall is low, you can install these sensor-based light system. Use of LED bulb, replace all the traditional system with the LED. I will suggest you so that it will be counted here. Any other, please specify. Geotech photograph, bills, government document from connecting to the grid, means if you are providing electricity to the government, then proper record may be maintained here. And the last is the green audit and the initiative. Energy audit, measuring air pollution, means proper air pollution maintenance can be there. And you can install one equipment for the measuring this air pollutions. Water budgeting, this is a very important point. Water budgeting, and make a budget, means the proper budget for the water, means the input of water and output of water. Maintain the proper input and output. But then maintaining clean green campus, beyond the campus initiatives, use of electric vehicles in the institution. If your institution is having large campus, green building audits such as GIRHA and IGBC from these institutions, you can conduct the green audits. So proper record can be maintained for these all, and for this record, proper billing, MOU, and in the audit statement entry. These are sufficient. So keep the record of all these things. So now I am giving the answer. So good evening, sir. If any XYZ university is appointing us as a subject expert for RDC of students, does he count? XYZ university is appointed. Here, no any point is there, ma'am, where it will be included into the leveled accreditation, not here. So, sir, we can apply science, commerce, engineering. Please guide where you can apply, where you want to apply. Hardik, sir. Hardik, sir, where you want to apply, you can unmute the mic and you can ask the question. And university include yes.
As a university.
Yes.
Sir, as a university, we can apply for many department. Some department having a low number of students.
Yeah.
In the science, all over department cover or
all department you have to cover, sir, because you are including those department in your AISHE. So you have to include. You cannot exclude that department, even though number of students are less.
Sir, we have to apply for engineering or department wise?
No, you have to apply program wise, not department wise.
Okay. Faculty of science, faculty of engineering.
No, department. It means BTech CS, BTech EC, like that.
Okay, sir.
Razul Bagam, if CS department wish to organize this program to outsiders, yes, you can choose technical awareness, social media awareness. So these awareness program can be conducted outside, means for the community you can organize these programs.
कुड़ी का पत्ता बहुत बढ़िया पैसे था क्या ले तो वहाँ पे बहुत बड़े उधर बढ़िया भी खाना चल रहा है किसी का मुझे पता नहीं पत्थर नहीं लगा प्रसाद में तो भी देते हैं सबको धोने में
पाटनी जी प्लीज अनम्यूट योर माइक
मैंने भी था एक बार उनके बड़े खाने हो जाते हैं सस्ते में हाँ होंगे कोई को
please mute. Conduction of workshop should be of how many hours or a day. FDP, if you are conducting the FDP for faculty members, then it should be 1 week. And for the students, then you can conduct for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. There is no guideline for that. So thank you so much. This is the last and best slide through which I want to end the session. And if you have any query, you can send a message on this number that is displayed on the screen. So still you have any query, you can unmute the mic and you can ask. Just because of time limit, the speed was fast. I think so. So if you have query, then you may ask.
Yes, participants, do you have any questions?
Okay, thank you so much. I wish you Happy New Year to all. Yes, open, raise the hand. Smriti, Yogesh D, sir, if possible, send the PPT. This is the just copy from the binary accreditation. You can download from the NAAC after some time.
Okay.
Smriti Habil.
Thank you.
Smriti Habil.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you want to ask the question? You may ask the question.
Sir, our institution is an affiliated government-aided college in MP, and we were running a course for women to empower them with very subsidized rate. We were providing beautician course, and number of them have opened their own parlors. But last time,
value-added course, ma'am. This is very good course.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. So last time when the NAAC came, that was old pattern. They appreciated the course, but we did not get any weightage. So what should we do to gain weightage next time, marks?
So include it into the certificate program or the enrichment program in the binary system.
Okay.
So definitely you will get the weightage. In actually in the previous system, certificate course was there. In that certificate course, you can include there. But I think when your institution were accredited?
It was 2019.
So in which the DVV process was started or not? Means the physical, the complete SSR you have to submit or the DVV process included?
Yes, sir.
Means what? DVV was there or without DVV your assessment was there?
No, sir, that was old pattern.
Old pattern, yes, sir. So in
Yes.
new pattern, in revised accreditation framework, the certificate course you can include there, but in binary system, the value as a value-added course you can include.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
This is the slide where you can include. Just I am showing the slide.
Okay.
This is the enrichment course. In this C point, you can include this course.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
So thank you so much. I wish you very Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, sir.
And if you have any query, you may ask or you may text me on this number. So now over to Neha, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And as we come to the conclusion of this commendable and remarkable 2-day training program and faculty development program on NAAC New Reforms 2024, we would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude. First and foremost, we extend our deepest thanks to all our enthusiastic participants. Your active engagement and valuable contributions have been truly invaluable to the success of these programs. We are profoundly grateful to our distinguished session expert, Dr. Rupesh Shukla sir, for his generous time and the immense wealth of knowledge he has shared with us. Your insights have greatly enriched our learning experience, and our heartfelt appreciation also goes to the organizing committee and our sponsors whose unwavering support and dedication have been instrumental in making this program a resounding success. With sincere gratitude for everyone's commitment and involvement, we now officially conclude this program, and we eagerly look forward to welcoming you all again in future sessions where we will delve into even more intellectually stimulating topics. Till then, thank you so much, and wishing you all a very happy new year.
Neha, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Saurabh sir are here.
No, sir, he is not here.
Okay, so I will request Saurabh sir to conduct this program for 3 days because in 2 days it is not possible to conclude all the metrics. So from my side, I will request, and also from all the participants,
Yes,
As
sir.
one
I
of the participants takes me that this time was not sufficient. I am also feeling that time was not sufficient because in 2 days it is not possible to complete 10 matrices and these all the attributes in one shot. So detailed discussion is required. So next time we'll conduct after the launching of the proper binary. Whenever the binary accreditation system will be launched, we will properly conduct for the 3 days. And definitely,
Yes,
I
sir.
will request to the Saurabh sir and the RFI team to organize this program for the 3 days.
Sure,
Because
sir.
I feel it is not sufficient to sum up in 2 days, in 2 hours. So we'll try to conduct for the 3 days.
Yes, sir. Sure. Oh,
Okay, thank you so much.
thank you, sir. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.